Guys, there are spam bots in Wasteland, do not answer these comments. You cannot trust them, what you can trust is a compound interest, the only magic that isn't a scam. Here's a sentence you never heard from a course selling finance bro. Compound interest works best when you're patient and realistic, because that doesn't sell. They want you to believe in magic but sell you a shortcut. Today on Tough Finance we're not pitching fantasy, we're explaining compound interest, the only magic that actually works if you survive long enough to see it. Section 1. Everyone wants a shortcut. Let's be real, nobody wants to get rich slow. We live in a world when 30-second TikTok advice, crypto moonshots, flip this duplex and retire by next Tuesday, finance gurus holding whiteboards like they discovered gravity. But the real wealth, boring, slow, math. And the core of it, compound interest. It's not sexy but it works, and that's why no one is trying to sell it. Section 2. What compound interest actually is. Here's the simplest version. You earned interest on your interest. Let's break it down. You start with $1,000. Let it grow at 10% a year. In year 1 you make $100. In year 2 you make $110 because now you're earning interest on $1,100. In year 3 $121, then $133, and on and on. Each year your money starts to snowball, not because you work harder, but because time does the heavy lifting if you let it. But here's the trick, you have to stay in the game. Most people don't. Section 3. The time trap. Why it works against you too. Here's the brutal irony. Compound interest can make you rich or crush you slowly, because it works in both directions. Saving money, it builds. Carrying debt, it snowballs hard. If you're 21 and start investing $100 a month, you could retire with 6 figures. If you're 35 and start with $0, the hill is twice as steep. And if you're sitting on $10,000 in credit card debt at 25% interest, that compound interest working against you like a slow financial cancer. It's like gravity, it doesn't care if you believe in it, it's working either way. Section 4. The math is boring, the results are not. Let's talk numbers without putting you to sleep. Here's why compound interest matters more than a hustle. $10,000 invested at 8% annual return, left untouched for 40 years, over $217,000. Now double the time. $10,000 at 8% for 80 years, over $4.6 million. Now let's say you don't have a 10,000. What you do have is $100. If don't, cancel some subscriptions. If you invest $100 a month for the next 30 years, $36 of your original amount plus compound interest of $100,000, you ended up with $141,000. Now let's see if you do that for 50 years. $60,000 of your money plus over $600,000 you gained in compound interest. That's over $500,000 by not spending it on Uber Eats every month. You didn't win the lottery, you just didn't touch it and let the math cook. Section 5. Why no one talks about it. Now ask yourself, why isn't this everywhere? Because you can't monetize patience. No finance bro wants to say, hey, invest in low fee index fund and come back in 40 years. That doesn't sell courses. It doesn't go viral, it doesn't get you engagement. So instead they steal the language of compound interest but use it to sell scams over and over again. Section 6. How scammers weaponize compound interest. You've seen the pitch. You only need 4 clients at $997, then teach them how to get 4 clients, turn $50 into $10,000 with this option strategy, compound your crypto gains weekly with this DAO. They throw in the words exponential, automated and compound returns, and boom, you're hooked, because your brain wants to believe. But what they're selling isn't compound interest, it's a leverage, hype or debt with extra risk and zero guarantees. True compound interest, it's boring, consistent, slow, and that's why it's so powerful. Section 7. How to use compound interest like a grown adult. You want to win with compounding? Cool, here's what you do. Automate your investments. Start early or start now. Choose low fee index fund, S&P 500, total market, global ETFs. Leave it alone. Don't panic sell. Let time plus consistency consistency plus math do their thing. That's it, that's the spell. It's not flashy, but it works every single time you let it. You want magic? Forget crypto lotteries and YouTube hustle cults. The only real magic in finance is a compound interest, and it's not for sale. But you have to earn it with patience, so stop chasing quick wins. Start stacking boring money and let the math do what hype never will. Compound, multiply, last. This is Tough Finance. Stay cynical, stay solvent, and remember, time in the market beats timing the market every single time.